morning, my lovely YouTubers. It's me, Morgan Tracy J, coming today with a new video for you guys. Also, I want to say if you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. Be sure you subscribe because I post videos every week. And also, if you're old here, I just want to say welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here with me chit-chatting. In today's video, I want to talk to my daughters out there, the daughters of God out there, all about being still and not being moved. Because in the last couple of weeks, God has really been pressuring on me, don't be moved. And this verse came to me, Psalms 46:5. It says, God is in the midst of her and she will not be moved. First off thing is, listen to this, is it says God is in the midst of her. That means God is in the center part of you and you will not be moved. You will not change your position. And I know a lot of times we want to change our positions when things aren't working out, but I want to tell you, God is saying don't be moved, daughter of God, and understand that God is right there in the midst of your struggle, of your financial issue, of your mindset, maybe even if you have an anxiety. God is in the midst of that and He's close to you. And so a lot of times we want to move and jump ship and feel shame that maybe God isn't as close to us as He once was. But I want to tell you, God is in the midst of you. Don't be moved by the waves of life. Don't be moved by fear. Don't be moved by anxiety. Don't be moved, daughter of God. God is saying He's in the midst of that. He's in the midst of that struggle. He's in the midst of that valley. I want to tell you, when my ministry wasn't growing, I would want to move. I would say, maybe this wasn't the right thing, but God said, no, I'm in the midst of it. It's just not its right season, but I'm in the midst of it. When are you going to realize that your season has changed? See, because there were seasons I would think I'm still in that one season, and God said, did you not realize that your season has changed? That depression, that anxiety is no longer yours? Did you realize that? I want to tell you, if you're overwhelmed, if you're lost, if you're feeling, God, that some things aren't working out, what's going on, I want to tell you, hold on to the verse of the Lord and understand that God is in the midst of you, and you will not, and she will not be moved. You will not be moved. Stay firmly planted in the position God has placed you. If things aren't working out, continue to pray to God for guidance and that discernment. But I want to tell you, don't move. Your blessing is right where you stay planted. It's when you decide to stay in something long enough, even through the treacherous ways of life, even when the winds hit you, even when the waves hit you, when you say, God, I'm going to stay planted, that's when you begin to see your breakthrough. That's when you begin to get your harvest. I want to tell you, daughter of God, don't be moved. And also the end of that verse lets us know that God will give us resources. He will help us at dawn. And that just means at daybreak, God is going to give you resources and He's going to assist you. I want to tell you, at daybreak is when your blessing is coming. How different would you operate if you knew at daybreak that God was going to be giving you your blessing that you've been asking for? How would you prepare? How would you walk? How would you talk if you knew at daybreak your blessing was coming? You would walk different. You would talk different. You would even dress different. You would be like, oh yeah, my blessing coming, y'all. Let me get ready. Correct? I want to tell you, God is saying, don't lose the fire and the momentum. And if you have, it's because you thought the vision is too far away. You feel like the thing that you're working for, the blessing you're asking for, is so far away. But God is saying it's coming at daybreak. Don't be afraid to believe audaciously for the Lord. Don't be afraid, because the truth is you will not be moved. Say, God, I'm not going to move. I don't care about the waves. I don't care about those other things. God, I'm not going to be moved in this. I know you called me to this. I know you made me for this. I will not be moved. So today, daughters of God, I want to inspire you this week to not be moved, to understand that even in that situation, even in that valley, even in those hurdles, even in those strongholds, even in all of that, God is in the midst of you. You can break through and you will not have to be moved. You can stay firmly planted in the place that God has planted you, in the area that God has planted you, in the ministry that God has given you, in the ideas, in all of that. You can stay firmly planted in the Lord. So I want to inspire you today to meditate on this verse, guys, because I meditated on this verse for a week, and man, it shook me up. It was like, girl, I will not be moved. And so I want to inspire you, don't be moved, daughters of God. Things may look down, you may be struggling, but don't be moved. Stay planted and know that God is in the midst of you. And at daybreak, your blessing is coming. Your resources is coming. The thing you've been asking for Him, it is coming. Don't be moved, daughter of God. I pray you got uplifted and blessed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.